What's going on, guys? White Horse here. Going to be giving you guys a first place OTS championship deck profile and a third place OTS championship deck profile. Both guys are on Vanquish Soul K9, Javi to the right, David Lee to the left. Before we get started, is there any shout outs you guys want to give?
I'll go first. The team, man, they came with us down there. They did what they could do. 3 of us made top cut, was it? Yeah, mine.
Yep,
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
You two and
4
mine.
of us, yeah, 4. They did pretty good. It's good to just
And
share
Logan,
the
yeah.
experience, yeah, for sure. But yeah, nice. What about you?
Besides the team and everybody else we got going on, Javi as well, and some of the stuff I was playing today was because of him. So
Nice. Just play testing partners and whatnot, everybody from the hub, pretty much, okay? All right, well, we're going to just not waste any more time and go into the deck profile. All right, Javi, start us off.
All right, so engine pieces, right? I played 3 Rosin, Mad Love, this one. I think this is just whatever everybody plays. 2 of the Jawlong and 2 Burgers and 1 Values. That's like my Vanquish Soul engine overall.
for my Vanquish Soul engine, it's about the same standard: 3 Raisin, 3 Mad Love, 3 Holy Sue. I play 3 Jowlong and then 1 Caesar, 1 Burger.
How did you like the third Jowlong? Did it ever come up as a brick for you, or?
So the main reason for the third Jowlong was the attributes. I didn't want to be attribute starved. I wanted to be able to play the cards and not have to hold them. And then it being a level 5, it just added the consistency to see it for the K9 portion of the deck.
Gotcha.
Yeah, actually, like the only reason I play 2, I don't own a third one, but I'm playing it a lot of the times. Like we starve for fires because the K9s are not fire at all. They're just earth and dark. But what I saw was that I really did not need additional fires because of the hand traps that we played. The Burger at 2 really didn't need a third one, or I think 2 was just fine because it's a dark attribute and then it allows you to bounce. I agree with the 1-up, but I don't agree at the same time because a lot of the times what I saw is like people were trying to negate my stuff and bouncing it was just insane. So having like 3 targets to bounce was better than anything else.
I got you. All right.
I do agree.
So I guess the non-engine next.
No, well, I guess the K9.
Or yeah,
engine.
K9 engine. I'm sorry.
K9.
Forgot we got new pieces of this deck now.
Hell yeah. Izuna, 2 Joko, 1 Lantern, and the 1 Lupus. That's kind of my K9 engine.
I ran 3 Azuna, 3 Joe Kill, the Lantern, and the Lupus. Opted for the 3rd Joe Kill, same way with the extra Jowlong. It was just another piece to be able to get started, and it was a dark attribute. It played better into like the hand traps. Dark and fire are in my opinion, the most valuable attributes that you can have for the Vanquish Soul engine, and they were the 2 that in testing I struggled to have.
Gotcha.
I should have played the 3rd one. I literally don't know why. I just built the deck list at the speed of light and said, yeah, 2 sounds right.
Well, it paid off. I mean, you
It
won,
did,
so.
and this got Diddy Crow like every single day, so it didn't
yeah.
matter at all. Like it's just whatever.
Yeah, Diddy Crow seems pretty good this format.
Oh yeah, Diddy Crow.
DD Crow is great.
Yeah.
All right, what we got
I guess
next?
hand traps. I play the 6 Charmies main deck, and then the 3 Ash fire attribute. Why not? Yeah, just the 6 of them.
Just a 6. Okay.
I played the 3 Charmies. I chose 2 main deck, Perulia and Side Fualos. Fualos just didn't seem like as valuable of a card as Perulia did. I expected a lot of K9 matchups, and it showed in my round pairings. I did see it a lot. And when I saw Perulia, it played a lot. Then 3 Ash for attributes. I played 2 DD Crow in main deck for attribute use, and there's a lot of decks in the format that getting something out of the graveyard is essential. And the other 2 pieces that I played were 1 Kumungus and 1 Dogoran.
Oh wow. So Kaiji. So how did those actually work out for you?
They worked great. One for the attributes that they have, and then alongside one of my matches in Top Cut, I was able to use Dogoran early on to get rid of going second against K9 Vanquish Soul. Get rid of the
Seems pretty good.
this Masquerade C104 over it, and then normal summon Mad Love, get the field smell, bounce Dogoran back to hand with Dr. Mad Love because it's got the lowest defense on the board, resummon Dogoran to hit over something else. It turned off of their quick play spell. They didn't want to use it on just Dr. Mad Love. So it came up, and then being
Seems really good. Seems like a lot of value.
That's very scary because before the Izuna came out, when we were playing like the Centurion version, I guess, bouncing this and tributing another one. Now what we can do different is that we can steal it with Holy Soup, and then just go for like, this boy is big as hell. So
Yeah.
like you can swing and you can bounce for like 6,000 and then be a dirtbag and summon Borger for 50 more.
That as well, and in one of the games in the extra deck, it came up. I played Volcasaurus today. We'll get to that later. But there was a game where I was able to Dogoron over something and then blow it up with Volcasaurus for game.
Gotcha. All right, I guess spells.
Spell and traps. The standards.
3 Sticker Soul, Field
Yeah,
Spell. We
the-
got some Case of Canine.
Yeah, and then just the. I play. This is like probably the main difference here. Yeah.
How did Prosperity ever conflict with the Talents draw or the Border draw?
So, kind of with Borger, yes. But like the way I see it is that I rather not gamble a draw, a random draw. I rather see 3 of, and there's some stuff in the extra deck that you like don't care about
Never
too much.
use, yeah.
And then having the opportunity to see 3 or 6 cards if you're down bad, and pick one, I think is just more value than just drawing a card, because you could get lucky and draw like the Ash, but my deck doesn't have enough hand traps for me to like care about the draw. So it's better to just search for an engine piece, and it just came up all the time. And the talents, I never actually drew with this card. I just either stole or ripped from the hand, and because that's just insane. And the reason I play this in like almost every deck I play is because why not have the best 3 cards ever created?
Best 3
Force of Full
effects on the card,
Century,
yeah.
Pod, and then Chain of Heart.
Yeah, Talents is crazy. All right, David, what you got?
I will agree with him on the talents. I believe in one of our top cut games, he actually talents took one of my monsters and
I
proceeded.
think it was Holy Sue and did its effect.
Yes, so
That's
it
pretty
came
broken.
up. I would agree with that finding its way into the main deck. I could see, I've toyed with the idea of dropping a Jiao Long or redoing the hand trap portion of the deck somewhere to fit it in. Like he said, it's a copy of the best 3 cards in the game, and there's not very many decks that aren't activating monster effects, so it's hard to play around.
All right, extra deck. Hobby, we'll start
It's
with you.
gonna get crazy.
If you would flip them upside
You wanna flip
down.
them?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, flip everything upside down.
Rocks,
Probably a little bit easier to tell.
Probably here can be seen
Yeah, it's
there.
all good.
Just links. I played 3 SPs. Cards Insane. Rocks is just the rock, I guess.
Only
you
2
played any
rock? Did
links?
the third ever
Yeah,
not
I
come
was
up?
playing the 2 rock,
Okay.
the 1 SP.
Yeah, the third never came up. I never banished it with Prosby. I think everybody played the same except Mai. I think Mai wasn't playing this. Maybe he was.
No, I think he was.
For K9 stuff, just the 2 of. Nothing even crazy. I think you play something different.
I played
Oh, yeah.
2 of the Ripper and 1 of the Werewolf. The double. There were a lot of people that were there today, or they were there that didn't play, but 1 Ripper. It came up a lot, and being able to have the second one, using 1 as like bait to be able to get your engine going and use it for a monster negate, and you can proceed to make another one because it's not hard to make 2 rank 5s, and you can skip part of the steps, like depending on how the opponent's hand is, and you can make a 3 material werewolf, and I mean you can swing for 9,900 damage with just that. I did that in one of my top cut games against a mirror.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a change and put a second Ripper. Like the second one came up so much. Like it's not even about this guy, and it's about like the hand. Because I thought it was only monster. Apparently, it's any card you turn the hand. So it's just pretty good. I should find spots for it. I think I got an idea on what to cut. The other, what was it? The number things. 104. I played double Nash instead of 1. This one, the Umbral. That's like the numbers engine. I guess the other number I played was Paradise.
I didn't play
didn't play?
Paradise. The other number I played was Volcasaurus.
Yeah, so the idea, the reason we were playtesting before the event, and I noticed that I was using this and placing this in here, but then I was either losing this or losing that one. And the fact that this doesn't non-target negate, I was like, okay, so I can use 1 on my opponent's turn, and then on my turn I can go into this to this, and then end on this anyway, so why not rip 2 instead of 1? And this is just because if you get the opportunity to do this, then just do it. I only got it to resolve once throughout the whole tournament, the one time I summoned him, and it just won me the game. So, and then you did something crazy with it.
I did Volcasaurus for game on top of a Kaiju. The Kaijus can't do anything on your opponent's turn.
that's saucy. You destroyed a 3,000 and then
Say you hit them for 3,000, and then, you destroyed a 3,000. You clear the board of 2 threats at that point, and then you can link it off into Little Knight, or you can just let it sit. There's a couple of utilities that I used it for. I think somebody contacting seed me after I had made it, and then I ended up just using its effect and linking it off with the contacting seed to make Little Knight. So I got my value out of it. I don't know if it's going to find its way to stay. I do think that the double Nash Knight is very good. There were a lot of games where if I had a double Nash Knight, I think it could have worked. But mostly it's the grind games. A lot of times the opponents, once they see you stick the Ripper with the Masquerade, a lot of times they just scoop it up and go to the next game.
Yep. I got you. All right. What else we
the
got?
last ones, this card sucks. This card's pretty good. Never played it in Zeus. So this card, like, absolutely dog watered. You can't even bounce it. This card's like, this card sucks. Then you got Valen, Book of Moon. That's always a good card. This, I guess you can see it come up because it like can kill your opponent. And then Zeus is like it's an extra deck. It's an XYZ deck, so I guess you have to play it. I probably just cut this for Typhon, which is like a terrible idea, but like I guess it will see more play because one thing that happened in playtesting is that if I full wallows my opponent and he ends up on a 4 material detonator, the only way out is a Typhon, and then I can hold these 2 on my opponent's turn. But luckily that didn't come up. Nobody was playing Mitsurai.
In testing, this card was broken, and I don't know about Hobby. I never made this card throughout the entire
I didn't make it.
I didn't make it at one point. There was times where I thought about making it, but it just seemed better to make the second Ripper. So I just never touched this card. I agree with him. This card was virtually useless. It was always better to just keep the rock and use the rock's effect. This card didn't do anything for me. I'd cut it. Typhon won me a game, and close to going to time, just being able to shut down all of monster effects over 3,000. A key thing to remember with Typhon going into this new format is he negates 3,000 attack or more, or they're just not, you can't use their effect. It's not original attack either. So if your opponent stacks a yummy board and it's full of monsters and they've got the field spell where they all gain attack, all of those monsters, as soon as you drop Typhon, lose all. So this came up a lot, and then I think I might have made Zeus once. Zeus was a card also that I kaiju'd on an opponent. He made a 4 material Zeus, and I used the kaiju, and it was just net benefit.
All right. And for the side decks, real quick.
Alright, I'm still petrified and terrified of Malice.
Malice. So we got 3
So I
lands
got
left.
the Malice hate over here. I played those 4, Contact C, Barrier, searching my out to Malice, Bestial Package, and Duster. What you got, boss?
So pretty good, pretty standard.
I sided
For
the
the most part.
Fuwalos. There were a lot of times where I didn't ever actually put more than 1 in. It was always, if I was going second, Snow Devil came out for one of these, and it was just nice having the 4th. I'm still scared of Malice. In a different tournament this weekend, I did get scooped up by Malice. I didn't see this card or a way to get it. Maybe I should have found a way to put Sanctum in the deck. I sided 3 Droll and Lockbird. I didn't put them in once, didn't ever think about putting it in once. It was never a card that I considered valuable to me. I think part of why Droll's probably not going to be a good card for a Vanquish Soul K9 is a lot of your cards can play on your turn or on your opponent's turn, and you can net a lot by being able to do it. I opted for a smaller thrust package, and I sided Talent. I saw this one game inside. I didn't ever have to put this in. And I don't think I ever sided these in. I think the only thing I ever really sided throughout the entire day was one of these, this, and I think one game I did side this. But other than that, this cycled out for Purelia or...
You want me to go over to Contact C and the Bestial? Why?
Yeah, you can.
Because this is like obvious, like you just search
Yeah.
whatever the hell. This against Yummy is like better than Pancatrops, and I put it live. The one game I played against one Yummy, he cooked my ass. But like, the game I summoned this, he literally took like a 18-minute turn, nah, not really, but like a 5-minute turn thinking on how to out this, and he couldn't. He just scooped it up. I think this, and against Vanquish, I summoned it as well. And although they have SP, but I played against somebody that did not have SP in his extra deck, and he literally passed on my Holy Seal on the board, nothing else. Well, he summoned the monster and searched something up, but from that, I just barbecued him in the next turn because I had this as well, so I could grab talents. And the concept behind it is like it can play around Yummy, although it's not that good. But the fact that you can banish your own cards in your graveyard to summon this ones to link off, their effects are still insane. Like searching, sending, and like banishing. Like this card's why not? Specifically, like it came up. I had this on the board, and I just reviewed the rock and banished something. And that when that came up, the opponent like forgot that I could do that, I guess. And I won, although like I don't like my side deck too much. I feel like I should have played Droll just in case. I probably should have cut one of these. I agree with the 2 instead of 3 because I never saw myself putting 3 on them. The Duster, I was just afraid of Palio because I played against it on Saturday, and he said 5 and pass, and I was like, yep, Harpy's Feather going to main deck. And this is just for mirror match. It's for everything. This card's insane right now.
It's pretty good against Yummy too.
Oh yes.
I did make a mistake with my side deck. I didn't pick these up. I did have the Barrier and Called by the Grave in. Called by came up a lot, siding it in, especially when the opponent knew I was playing DD Crow. They'd save a lot of their chains for this, and then the random time that it came up, I think it came up twice, they'd go Declare Effect of something, Engrave, I'd go DD Crow, they'd chain something to be able to get it up before DD Crow gets it, and then chain Called by the Grave.
Barbecue.
And then this came up with Yummy. I played 5 matches with Yummy yesterday. 5 or 4.
Okay. 10-4, guys. Well, that is it for the profile. Is there anything you guys want to say before we sign off? Or
Pretty much said at the beginning.
a lot of play testing, a lot of grinding,
For sure.
paid off. You guys got your invites early. It's pretty sweet. All right, guys. Well, until next time, this is White Horse signing out. Peace.